So my eyes are locked on that clock because 11 o'clock comes and yours truly's got to be in the front room taking notes on Married at First Sight USA edition. I didn't watch the first edition tonight and I didn't watch the ACM Awards before anybody says that. I watched a little bit of AEW wrestling and then a little bit of, what was the other thing? Well, it was something else, but don't even ask me what it was now because I forgot. That's how important it was. Anyway, I plan on catching up with Married at First Sight 11 o'clock. My day was nonstop. At one point, Grandpa had alerted me that, yesterday I was expecting my Harlequin novels. They didn't make it here. I order from the Harlequin Company their Western Heart series because I'm a big cowboy lover at heart. And anyway, needless to say, the books weren't here like they were supposed to be. And amazingly enough, they were here this morning before we even got mail. I have some questions concerning that. But anyway, when I opened the box, I saw this little, and I'm like, oh, that thing better be fake, So I tried to work around it the best I could, but then there it was. And it was very much not fake, very alive. And I don't like spiders. And oh my land, that just freaked me out. So I got all the books out carefully, but that little dewdrop was still living happily around my free gift. Grandpa ended up taking the free gift. Thank God it was boxed and in plastic, which was a nice tumbler, and he just crushed it with the tumbler. So I was like, oh my gosh, that's enough to make a girl just want to scream. So after that nice fun extension, I worked today. I was a little angry that the books came like they did, but it is what it is. Don't have too much news throughout the day. I did get some of my other book read, which was Joan Johnston's Shameless. Look how much I'm into that. It's 144 that I'm on right now. And it's like the Hatfields and McCoys. I love books like that. Anyway, needless to say, what happened at the end of my day, well, I made a remark to Grandpa that we were getting low on gas. So we went out to Walmart. I got the card for the gas and pumped my own gas. And there was a little dirt spot on my SUV, which I removed tonight. Thank you very much. And then decided that we were going to go to the Dollar Tree. Got some things there. That's why I didn't watch anything really this evening. We got home too late. Watched AEW wrestling, the end of it. Then by the time I got ready to go watch Married at First Sight, I was catching, this is what's going to happen next week. It's like, what's going to happen this week? I'm not even going to get to see that. That's why I'm looking at the clock going, okay, it's not 11 o'clock yet. And anyway, needless to say, I can't wait for that. I didn't watch the ACMs at all this year. I don't feel like I missed anything. When you don't have the following stars, now count them. There's Chris Young, Granger Smith, Easton Corbin. Let me think of another one of my favorite. Brett Eldridge and Dustin Lynch, and I know there's somebody I'm missing, but I'll think of it later. Those are just a few of my top 5 that is not on that show. No thank you, I'll miss it. I don't support these no, what are you trying to be, opera? Opera's not in country. And I don't support these what the heck are you saying? I can't even understand you. And, that's just not country. So, therefore, no, I don't watch shows that are generic. And it's always been generic, always will be generic, and it's not country. Other than that, I do have 2 small, well, not small in the least, the Woman's World or Woman's Day book might be 2 magazine reviews. As for the book review, I will try to do some of it, but mind you, we're going to be running short on time, so work with me and I'll work with you. Anyway, I'm going to try to make it worth your while. I do have to get up early in the morning. There's a reason why. Our carpenter and right now his crew, 2 of his crew have tested positive for COVID. Now, I had not heard from him in about 2 weeks, so I called him today and I said, hey, when are you going to get with us? He said, oh, I'm so sorry. You know, 2 of my guys has got COVID, and tomorrow myself gets my first COVID test, and he goes, hopefully I don't have it. At this point, I'm freaking out. So I'm thinking, what's going to happen? We got to have somebody do this work before the cold winter hits. And you know, Grandpa is very picky about what he wants done. We've been at heads on this for eons. Ever since the other carpenter jacked the house up and put a new pole in, I have been like, okay, it's offset. You can literally feel that the house is offset. And let alone when you go into the bathroom, it's like you walk into one of those houses that, you know, are like this. And then you get scared to even take a shower, let alone use the toilet. So that's why I'm like, I'm fighting for everything to be on one level. If that means new poles, that's fine. But he doesn't want me to suggest new poles. He wants that to be their own idea. So at this point, I have to bite my tongue, show them around the house, and give no hints, because otherwise he's not paying for it, about what he wants done. However, I am allowed to say that I'm concerned about the shower and the stool. I'm concerned. Like they're living objects. Anyway, let's just hope that this goes well tomorrow. They're going to be here at 10 a.m. sharp. And all I can say is, God help us all. I'm hoping we all agree that they're within budget and that everything's done. If they can't get it done tomorrow, I'm off Monday. Get it done Monday. But get it done and over with. That's what I want. I really think when our first contractor did the work, if he would have went ahead and put new poles all the way around, we wouldn't have the problems we've got now. But it's too late for that now. We just got to fix what's wrong. So if that means new poles all the way around, which by poles I mean support beams, then that's what has to be done. So that's the way I'm looking at it. The house is over 100 years old. So yes, it's going to need repair. And you know, when you have a house, when you have a car, you have repairs. And as I told Grandpa, you know, to make it, you know, really stand the test of time, you've got to put forth the test of time. If that means new support beams, that means new support beams. I just hope they remove the old ones, is all I'm saying. But we'll have to see what they do tomorrow. Like I said, 11 o'clock is going to be Married at First Sight, which I will be taking notes. As soon as Married at First Sight is over, I will try to do at least 1, maybe 2 book reviews. You probably won't get Married at First Sight review until tomorrow night, because I'm off tomorrow, which is good news. So I can watch Married at First Sight Australia, which we found out is going to be a 2-part season finale. It's that big. They're doing part 1 of the season finale tomorrow night. So I'm really excited about that, because it looks like we're going to get 3 couples one week, and then maybe the next of the couples the next week. So, and I think they're saving the best for last, which is Steve and Michelle, which I don't know if they're going to even go through with it. And my heart breaks for them. You all know that. It's nothing new. Anyway, stay tuned. God bless. This is only video 1 of tonight. Y'all wanted to know, though, what happened after we got, I told you about getting car gas and all that. That's basically what we did. And then we got home, and I watched a little AEW wrestling, then turned on the end for Married at First Sight, and I missed most of everything, and then got to see a little bit of Marrying Millions, which I hate that show. I hate that show. But I was like, this is just distasteful. And then right now, Married at First Sight Couples Cam, this is the couples that have made it all these years, is on TV, but I'm not watching it. So anyway, stay tuned. God bless. I'll see you in a little bit. Love you.